Hey campers, George here, back in the man cave. Yep, the dice have spoken. Let's check it out. There it is. Don't know where this comes from, but there's a bunch of knives in there. Why don't I have a note in there? Looks familiar. Look at them all. We got to get the project out of this. Chicago tool. Multi-tool. Huh. If this is your mail call, you need to let me know. For some reason, it's familiar. Very. I remember these guys. Remember these guys? Huh. I've got wood. Handles. Remington UMC. Hand material. Chem King. Ideal. Heh. Seeing a lot of that, like, ooh, what's this? Ooh. Ooh, don't know who this is. That's unusual. Pretty cool handle, though. What is this? Oh, be prepared. Why do I know these? Why do I know these? Hammer brand. Oh my. Look at that. The scale. Really nice here. Up there. Pruner. Look at that. Oh. It's a 3-bait electrician. Who made this guy? Oh, there's a name down there hidden. Chicago. That would be Klein and Sons, right? This must have been a big old sheep's foot or a morning, Mary. Say hello to Mary. Huh. Or a hawkbill. It's kind of worn away. Watch out, girls, sharp knives. And a lot of them. Huh. This looks like a buck, right? Huh. Oh, another electrician. Camco. Check it out. Huh. What is it? We have a baller. We have us a baller with 2 different scales on it. What to do? Man, there's a lot of choices here. A lot. What are these? This looks idealish, right? It's a USA. Plastic handle. Huh. What's this one? Camillus. Hey, look at this guy. He's in pretty good condition. Yep, it's not. Another. Okay, we got the 2 we want. These 2, right? Camillus. 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 You know what I mean. Let's do a quick revival of these 2. I mean, after all, they are Camillus. Hey, let's do that. You want to choose a knife to add? What do you think of this one? I mean, the handle on this one's pretty cool. Look at that. Right? What is it? Huh? Imperial. USA on the side. Ooh, 88-ish. What do you think, Joe? Think that's a good one? No? I like it. The handle's nice. It matches you. Kind of. Let's do that. We'll do these 3. Okay. Here are the 3 ne'er-do-wells we're going to very quickly clean up. They should be nice and easy. Got this guy, budding and grafting, which is sheep's foot and a spay. Very nice, good condition, model number 205. I'll put the info that I find up here for you. And this is Camillus. It's in really good condition, just a quick cleanup. This one is a Camillus. Fancy that? Nice little 2-jack serpentine, right? Blades are a little worn, but still have most of their shape. Look how strong that spring is there. Wow. Nice little badge. Very nice little cutter. Same thing. Should be a quick cleanup. They're in really good condition. Is there a model number on it? Oh yeah, there you go. 14. Huh. I'll have to look in my brochures. And then we have this one, which I really like the handle on this one. It's in really good condition. Nice badge. Nice clip. Pen, I think, and a spade. Very nice. That's Stockman. Nice. I really do like that badge though. I mean, goes really well with the scales. It's in good condition. This should be quick and easy, and these should turn out to be real pretty. Let's have at it. You know the story. We'll start with this guy, and I think this guy, it's in really good shape. I mean, it's been cleaned already, and I think I'm just going to go straight to 2000 with it and see how it looks. If it looks okay, then we'll go to 10 and some polish. So, got an edge on it. Be careful. Huh, that seems a little big. Need a different piece of wood. Okay, let's have at it. The usual story. 205, huh? So here we are at 2000. This was in really good condition, so it didn't take much. So I think I'm just going to go on to 10. A little nervous about this because it's faded, you see there. But I'm worried about taking that off. I might just polish it a little bit afterwards. I'm going to do the same thing in 10. And then it's a polish. Let's give it a polish. I polished the handle a little bit, not much, but just lightly. Yeah, very nice. This is a very nice knife. Huh. Another great addition. To my Camillus. So now we have this guy. Blades are a little beat up. That's going to take a lot to fix. Look at that. Wow. Yeah, it happened there. A lot of rust. We're going to have to start with some heavy stuff. Number 14. Let's start with some 5 to 600 on it. They're in pretty bad shape. I'm going to oil it quickly though, because there's rust. And the oil will loosen it up. See, here's the 5 to 600, which got rid of the heavy stuff. And you can always judge by the amount of pocket lint that comes out of the well as to how much this was carried. Apparently a lot. So I'm going to go to 2000 and then 10. here we are at 2000. Starting to clean up. So it's on to 10, and then mothers. I need to clean that out more. Let me get at that quickly. It's a little better. So here we are, 10,000. It's a lot cleaner. It looks a little nicer. So let's polish it. What do you think? Blades. Oh, this is going to be a real challenge. And here you go. Cleaned up nice. It's a pity the blade's in such bad shape. I'll see what I can do about that. Very nice. Number 14, right? Is that what it was? Snippy, snappy springs. Yep. Now we got this guy that I really like. This handle is awesome. And it's in really good shape. And it's just going to need a very quick clean. I'm just going to start with 2000, I think. Should do it. It's in really good shape. I don't think I can get much better than that. But hope springs eternal. Let's have at it. I'm going to start with 600 on this one. here we are at, oops, sorry, 2000. It's a little better. I mean, it was pretty good before. So let's see if we can improve it a little bit with 10,000 and mothers. $10,000. Let's get it with mothers. And here we are with mothers. Look at that. Let the scales shine like that. Very nice. Let's sharpen them. This one needed no sharpening, I just stropped it. It's in really good nick. Now I have to fix this guy. All this metal. See how much metal I had to take off down here? Wow. Yeah. Well, it cuts. Actually, it doesn't look too bad. There was a lot that I had to take off down here. The horror. So there you go, campers. Here they are here. 3 really nice little cutters. Great pocket knives these. The right size, a good EDC carry. All of them will whittle. And so, this guy, see here. At first I thought it was actually, you know, it says budding and grafting. I thought this was an advertiser. It's not. It's actually Camillus's knife. And if you look up the number, it actually says budding and grafting, pruning, and florist's knife. So very cool. I actually thought it was, you know, a company had these made by Camillus for them. But it's actually a real thing. Basically a florist or gardener's knife. You can see it there. Very nice. Very nice. Look how good the blades look. sharpened up nice, cleaned up really nice. Very cool. It's actually a nice size when you compare it to something like this. You can see the difference, and it gives you a little bit more oomph when you've got more size. But a nice little one in your pocket in the garden. You can trim whatever you want with it, check your veggies out, all that good stuff. Very nice. I like this. And then we have this guy. Now this one was a little beat up, okay, but it cleaned up, which surprised me. I didn't expect it to clean up as well as this. It's pretty rusty. The blades, well, the blades. You saw the blades. They were pretty bad. I had to, on this, the main blade here, the clip, you can see how deep it got there to get rid of those. I don't know what they had. They had like waves in it. So I had to get that. I worked there more than up here so that we still had a bit of a belly and it wasn't just a thin, flat thing straight across. And it kind of sort of sharpened for me. This is the number 14. And if you look in their catalog, the number 14 is a 3 3/8 serpentine jack. That's what they listed as. And you can see the number 14 there. Very cool. Very cool knife. 60s to 70s. And I'm glad it cleaned up because I don't have one. And, we got it shiny, kind of sharp. I wish I knew where they came from. It was a mail call, and I want to say Indiana, no, Illinois or Florida. And for some reason, and I'm sorry. My memory. And I thought I put all the papers in with them. Anywho, and then this guy. This little imp is very nice. I like these. And, the handle's very Hammer brand, which is really Imperial. They bought Hammer brand, so there's that. And used it as a budget rather than the Imperial. And look at this handle. It's beautiful. Nice little handle, the celluloid with the pattern underneath. Very nice. Blades and everything, really good condition. Ooh, let me get them out. I'm nervous now. I got them all sharpened. And there you go there. Now, some people call these whittlers. Some people say, no, it's a stockman. Personally, any pocket knife's a whittler for me. But this does have a lot of options on it. Now, I believe it to be a stockman is what it is. And it's got that nice badge on it. Nice and clean inside. Blades are in pretty good shape. Very nice. Another good addition. In fact, all three are. I'm pretty happy about all three. I'll be keeping an eye out for a number 14 with better blades on it. But for now, this is my number 14. And until I find another one, it'll stay my number 14. So there you go. Very quick, very easy. For some reason, lately I've been doing a lot of pen, pocket, stockman, smaller knives. And simply because they came in mail calls. I found them out there. There is a lot of them out there. A lot of them to choose from, that sort of thing. I have a separate bag, a box that I keep them in once I've restored them. And it's full of all different kinds, styles of this size. So there's a lot of them out there, and that's why there's so many now. I know I've been throwing the dice. I've been lazy. I haven't been wanting to make a decision. I'm going to go through and just go through everything I've got. I haven't even looked at my old box of to-dos. There's a bunch in there as well. So hopefully, I know I do have some hawk builds. A bunch, I think. I just got to go through all the bags. because I think there's quite a few in there. For some reason it's stuck in my memory, and I'd like to clean those up. I love a hawkbill. They're different. It's a little bit bigger, kind of a work knife type thing. So there you go. You all be safe out there, especially with these sharp and shinies. When I get a sharp knife and I'm restoring it, I get really nervous, open and closing blades and whatnot. Just be careful. You never know what's going to happen, especially if they don't have a half stop and they can snap back on you. Got to be careful. Always check them. If they aren't, tape them up. Use the tape. Tape's a lot less expensive than a visit to the emergency room. Just saying. And don't forget, like, share, subscribe. You know the story. What can I tell you? It's kind of how my software's working right now. Kind of. What do you do? Thanks for watching. Always appreciate it. And we'll see you again soon. By the way, anybody going to the knife show? Georgia? Knife Doctor? Illiville? Because I am. And that's next week. Woot! If you are, see you there. Okay.